All right, pre-calculus honors. Welcome to day one of virtual learning. My goal every single day, every blue day that is, or white day, is to have an assignment that is very, very well labeled in the Google Classroom with the date and the title of what we will be doing that day. And there'll be a video just like this one of me giving you a quick little intro of what we'll be doing. But in this video, I want to talk a little bit about how we're going to be using Khan Academy more and more, in fact, every single day. And I want to answer a couple common questions I've been getting about Khan Academy. So let's jump there first. All right, in Khan Academy, I have created a dummy account, Mr. Perinchak. So first and foremost, please make sure that some of you have numbers up here. You're still using your student ID number. So please click on pick a username and change it to whatever you want. Maybe you just want to use your, actually not whatever you want. I'd prefer your full name. So maybe I'll put my full name there, okay? Whatever. But I want you to change that. Do not have your numbers up there. All right, let's talk about where your assignments are. So please click on assignments and you'll see a list of all of your assignments. Now, I put my dummy account into block 1, but all of you should be in either block 1, blue block 2, or white block 4. All right, you'll see a list of all of your assignments. Now, at the bottom here, there's a little next because there's multiple pages of assignments. Okay, so let's talk about these assignments. First, little triangles, those are videos. Got to watch them. Now, some of you, you're saying, well, it's not saying that I completed. Why is it not saying I completed the video? Because if you want to get a check mark that you complete the video, you got to watch it. You cannot fast forward it to the very end and watch the last 5 seconds. You cannot watch half of it and then move on. The only way you're going to get it to say completed is if you watch the entire video and let it end. So if you're not doing that, you're not going to get the points in the grade book. Please make sure you do that. A couple of you did email me. I watched, I swear. Okay, from now on, or if you know, from what we did in the past, that's okay. But moving forward, you got to watch the full video. The program is very intelligent to know if you're watching or not. Now, if you're watching a video, it will automatically carry over to the next video, but it skips practice problems. Now, let me explain what that means, because a couple of you are saying, where's the practice problems? All I see are videos. Well, if you're watching this video, features of sinusoidal functions, and you let it keep running to the next video, it will skip the practice assignments and go right to the next video. Now that's fine with me. You can keep watching to that next video, but you do need to come back to this assignment screen to see the little stars. The little stars are your exercises. That is where you could click on them, hit start, and you can begin the exercises. But if you're just watching the videos and letting them carry over to the next, it skips those assignments. So please do not forget to do that. Now, the next thing is that some of you are asking about, do I need to get 100%? No, I just need to see that you tried all the problems and you finished the assignment. But I will say this, if you actually want to learn from this and get better and understand the material for an eventual test, yeah, you do. I mean, it would be in your best interest to practice the problems until you get them right. That way you can understand them. If you get it wrong and you're like, oh, well, got it wrong, who cares, just going to move on. Well, then guess what's going to happen when I give you that test in a week or two? Yeah, you're going to fail it. So there you go. Now, please don't forget that it says next. Some kids are not doing all these assignments because they didn't hit the next button. There's a couple more. Outside of triangles for videos and stars for assignments, there is a little like piece of paper here. Basically, these are notes, right? So it's like a little note page where you could click on that and you could see some notes, definitions, and pictures and things like that that are helpful. The cool thing about that is all you got to do is view it real quick. Hopefully you read it, but you got to view it to get it to say completed. Usually, like this one did end with a quiz. This was Graphs of Trig Functions Quiz 1. Quizzes are a little bit longer, but again, you can allow to take multiple attempts to get it right. All right, so right now, if you're watching this video and you're in your assignments, you should see 4 more things to do because I've assigned those 4 things to you. They're not there right now because I made this video prior to when you're watching this. Okay, if that makes sense. So anyway, 2 new videos and 2 new exercises over practice or over graphing sinusoidal functions. So please make sure you do those. I'm going to try my best, I promise you, from now on to keep things very short, very simple, couple videos, couple exercises, maybe a quiz every now and then to get you to finish this. And yes, there will be a test at the end of this, which will go in the grade book. So you gotta do this stuff, guys. You gotta watch, you gotta take care of it, and you need to do what you need to do if you want to get a good grade. If you just skip over all this and get zeros on the quizzes because you don't care, well, you're gonna get a 0 for this fourth 9 weeks and things won't be very good for you. So please make sure that you take your time and do all of that. All right, so if there's any more questions, please make sure you ask, but please make sure you take care of business in terms of what's going on in Khan Academy. Hopefully that explains everything to you. Now let's jump into the Google Classroom real quick. Hopefully right now you are, if you're watching this video, you must have clicked on Tuesday, March 31st assignment. So when you click on that, there'll be a list of everything you need to do for the day. And I'm assuming you've already seen that list right now, including watching this video. I'll try to keep everything as short and simple as possible. If you need help, there is also a link in this assignment, and there will be a link every day for a Google Meet. In that Google Meet, I'll be there waiting for you. If you need any help or have any questions or just want to hear my voice, that will be a live Google Meet. I'll be there live to help you during class time. Now, I do have 2 young boys at home that I'm raising by myself. My wife is essential, so she is working full time still. So I might be changing a diaper. I might be trying to calm down a panic screaming match or something like that. So if I'm not available, I will be shortly, so you can wait for me or just send me an email. I'll probably respond to your email in 10 minutes or less. So please just connect with me somehow, some way if you need help, I promise. But you got to make sure you're doing these assignments. That way you can perform well on the test. Now, this last unit over graphing trig functions is very short. It should take us about 3 or 4 class periods to get through. And then we'll move on to essentially AP Calculus. In fact, in the Khan Academy, we actually will be doing the first 2 chapters of AP Calculus. That'll be a great start for you guys. But again, the videos that Khan Academy has are far better than anything I could create. And the exercises that go along with those videos are far better than I think anything I could create. So I think these are really going to help you guys. But at the end of the day, you got to do the work. You got to watch the videos. You do not have to join the Google Meet if you don't need me. If you don't need any help, you don't have any questions, you understand everything, rock and roll, baby. Get the stuff done and you'll be ready to go. All assignments are going to be due the next class day. So today's Tuesday. They'll be due on Friday. Friday morning at 5 a.m. Why 5 a.m.? That way, I know some of you stay up late and do your work, but the other reason why is I need a cutoff point where I could go in and check that everything is done, entering in the gradebook before we start our next class. So that is why I need things done by 5 a.m. on Friday morning. Okay? Hopefully that's not a problem. If it is, please send me an email and let me know. Also, check in the gradebook. Please make sure you're checking in the gradebook. I'm going to be dumping all of the assignments into the gradebook and putting some points in there for you. If you are seeing a 0 anywhere, it means that on my screen, it's showing that you didn't watch the video. You didn't finish the assignment. It's blank. You didn't do it. It's pretty instantaneous. So the moment you do it, it pops up on my screen that shows that you did it. So please make sure that you're checking the gradebook. If you do see a 0 and you don't feel that you deserve a 0, you're like, wait a minute, I did that assignment. Shoot me an email. No big deal. I'm sure it was just a mistake. But if I see it on my screen that's done, I'll put those points in the gradebook for sure. All right, guys. So your new assignment for today is pretty simple. It's over graphing trig functions. Should be 2 videos and 2 sets of practice problems to do. So you'll see 2 triangles and 2 stars for the 4 new things you have to do. They're very short. Should not take you too long. All right, guys. Miss you a ton. Can't wait to see everybody again. Hopefully we are back to school May 1st. If you're like me, I want to be back to work. I love seeing you guys. I like being in school. And I'm quite honestly tired of taking care of my 2 sons. They drain the energy out of me. And they'll probably in the Google Meets with us. So if you jump into a Google Meet, you'll get a chance to meet them because they do not leave me alone. All right. Love you guys. And I will see you all shortly. If you have any questions, email me. You know what to do.